what's up, guys? It's me, Sonic Mufflin, and I, if any of you remember, when I went somewhere for like 5 days, like at the beginning of 2024. Well, then, wait, was that this year? Yeah, it was this year. So you guys might remember that I went for like 5 days, and I never really gave an explanation why. So today we're gonna be ranking every school trip that lasted like 5 days, from favorite to help me, all the way up to ooh, so first one is my favorite one. It was like at the beginning of the year 2024, and so there was a school trip, and that trip lasted for like 5 days. No phones, no electronics, just us living there for a while. So I picked David, the David, the one that's on this channel, and Matthew, the one who appeared like a few times. So we were like in the same room for 5 days, and it was actually pretty chill because we got to eat snacks together. We got to tell each other serious stories at night. It was just eventually. It was just extremely fun, and it's like my favorite experience that at school ever. We did actually have to learn though, but it was only for 3 hours, so that was the best thing about it. So moving on to uh one that I one that had potential to have a good trip. That one sucked. We were allowed to have phones, but we guys were trapped in the same hut together for a week. Yes, that's right. The girls slept with 6 girls in each hut, and us boys were 14. It was so weird. Every day I heard someone crouching super fast on top of the stairs, which made an extremely loud creaking sound, which repeated over and over for around 5 minutes. Each 3 days that I was there. So also the oldest ones teach the youngest ones homophobia. And they also teach David homophobia. So when I went home after the third day, because my sister got sick, I did not want to be there. That's why I went. So the thing is that he started to call me homosexual. Moving on over to the one that I absolutely fucking hate. Alright, so it was around September, really recent, when I uploaded the four premieres. So firstly, I hate this one because we were in a hut with 3 other guys. One of the guys was pretty chill. They're all going to my class. It was like so we could get to know each other better. And 2 of them are complete assholes. One of them even bullied me to this day. Okay, whatever. Whatever with that. So now I'm going to tell why I absolutely hated it there. We had to go for torture every single day, and that included having to play games with people I don't even like. I was suffering for me. That's why it's on the rank. So, oh yeah, now I remember what I was about to say. There was no Wi-Fi there. Every morning the huts were extremely cold. And it was ice cold in there. We didn't have pillows. We have to bring our own. I didn't really bring mine, so mine was just a piece of cloth and some stuff I found. It was super uncomfortable, but they sprayed something in my eyes when I tried checking up on them up there. It kind of burned for like an hour. Fucking painful. And the showers cost 25 Czech crowns just to be showered in ice cold waters. And also, it was ice cold outside. It was even snowing at one point. I did not shower for 2 days because of that. I hated it so much. I know it might seem disgusting I didn't shower for 2 days there, but it's worth it that I didn't do it because it was actually not worth it. I could have gotten sick and hypothermia. What am I talking about? Anyways, we went on trips outside into the forest, which was fun actually because I got to see everyone suffer in revenge. Because I took on boots, not any type of boots, gummy, tall boots that went up to my knees or some shit. I don't remember how tall they were. I think like up to my, I don't know. But we walked for 3 hours, and then it struck. The way there was downwards and upwards, and then instead of going upwards again, my class decided to go for the giant, deep puddles. They had only shoes on, so I had a fucking advantage to myself, and I could walk through them. I felt like a god, even though I'm not a god. I don't see myself as one. Does that make me like Never mind. So it made me feel extremely cool because many of those classmates talk behind my back and are just piece of shits to me, who act like shit to me because they bully me. So personally, I enjoy that. I had fun on those trips actually because I wasn't the one who had wet boots. And David was all the way in the back, slipping everywhere. When we came back, his ass was covered in mud. It looks like he shat himself, by the way. Okay, now let's talk about the teachers who were at each and every one of those stuff. So the first one I talked about was just our class teacher. She's extremely nice. It was kind of actually chill because it was like normal class, but we lived there. Yeah, it's actually something. It's actually a really good memory. Now for the second one, there were a lot of teachers, and most of them were just mean. I didn't like it there. I did not like it there. I don't even want to talk about them. Now for the worst ones. They chose a nice teacher on the last one that I just talked about, and a mean teacher. I'm not going to talk about much because a lot happened there, but I'm just going to talk about one memorable thing that happened. David's phone. Yes, you heard me. David's phone. My mom packed me a power bank so I could charge my phone there, even though there was no Wi-Fi. Guys, guess what happened? David's phone went out of batteries. And because of that, I had an advantage, and he had to wait for me to finish charging my phone, which never happened. Whoopsie. But eventually, out of boredom, he started dropping his phone on the floor, which was so loud the teacher next hut heard it. She immediately ran over to her hut and began yelling at him to stop. That did not stop David. Of course it didn't stop him. He's David. The David that's a really good part of this channel's history. Woo! But she took his phone away. And since I'm a really good friend, or at least I think I am, I tried saying, Miss Teacher, he did not drop the phone. I did not see him do anything wrong. But eventually, she just said, Oliver, give me your phone for lying. You piece of shit. No, she didn't actually say that. She just said, like, give me your phone because you're lying and stuff. But she took David's phone, his uncharged phone. David got pissed off, which caused him to begin asking me for my phone. I did not let that slide, though. So eventually, the teacher came back in, took his phone and said, don't do that again, or else. And she took the phone and she gently threw it at David. So David threw this thing. Work smarter, not harder, by putting his phone into his slipper, putting his teddy bear onto his feet, putting his phone into a slipper. Firstly, he put a teddy bear onto his feet, started dropping the phone onto it. Then he took his slippers, stuffed the phone in the slippers, stuffed the teddy bear into both slippers, and began throwing it up into the roof and stuff. Of course, the boys upstairs were extremely pissed off because it was extremely loud for them. So, I think that's all. After that, I also went to Slovakia, which is good. Yeah, I don't have much to say anymore, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's not much usual, and that the background might get boring after all, but it was extremely nice making this video, and I hope I can make more of these videos in the future. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can also see later and unsubscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.